Put the bolt in the hole!
Good day, everybody. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to do something different. And that is, I see this so many times, whether it's on Facebook groups, especially in the Jeep community that I'm part of in Calgary. This image was posted a while ago and made me start really thinking that there's a difference between doing a job and understanding what you're doing while you're doing that job. Anybody can do a job, but very few people understand what exactly it is that they're doing while they're doing it. So let's get started. And this is a classic example of putting a bolt in the hole, because the longer you look at this setup, the worse it's gonna get. This individual is trying to do an LS swap, but the way this person has everything rigged up, I can tell right now this individual is not a tradesperson at all, has zero experience in rigging, because this is a disaster and a major accident waiting to happen. So now let's break it all down. So have a good look at where I circled in red there, where the chain is bolted to the head, and then he has the chain resting on the valve cover, kind of binding up there. That is a big no-no. You never do that in rigging any type of lift, because not only can that damage the valve cover because of the extra force exerted on it, that if it broke free, it'll cause that engine to shift. You could get your fingers pinched, or even worse. The first thing we're going to look at is the lifting hook. Pay attention to the lifting hook. There's so many things wrong here. I don't know what this person was thinking. The hook latch is missing. Not only is, I don't know what the heck he's got going on there with all the chains, and he's got a bolt through it. It also looks like it's tip loaded. This individual obviously does not know how a lifting hook works. So in case you guys don't know, the hook latch or safety latch is there to help prevent the slings from coming off when you're doing a lift in the event that something happens. That's its purpose. If that latch is missing, it's either got to be replaced or discarded. If it doesn't touch the tip, it's got to be replaced or thrown away. These are just the simple things that I just see more and more, that I don't know if it's just a lack of common sense or people just generally are that stupid. A hook is designed to lift the load straight through. Now, any degrees off from center weakens the lifting ability of that hook. And that's something that I'm probably pretty sure most people do not understand. The load lift is straight through. Now look at the straps. This is a huge no-no, and I don't know what would even possess somebody to do this. You never attach anything to the sling or the chain that's attached to the lifting hook that is taking the brunt of the weight. That is a huge no-no. If you were at a job site and occupational health and safety seen that, or if your boss or anybody else seen that, or anything in this whole rigging setup, you would be fired and walked right off the fucking property. That just blows my mind that someone would even consider doing something like that. Now, I understand what this person's trying to do with the straps to try to get the angle to get the motor and tranny in, but that is the absolute not even close to anywhere being right. Now, if you really wanted to do it this way, you would put a choker sling around the transfer case or the tail shaft of the transmission, run the come along to the lifting hook, and you could adjust your angle that way. Try not to go under the 30-degree rule. Doing it this way, you're asking to get injured or even possibly killed. And this is what I mean. Just because you're doing something doesn't mean you understand what it is you are doing. And this is an absolute 100% perfect example. I'm all for people doing DIY, but when I start seeing things like this, people need to step away from the tools and get a professional to do the job for them. Because if they're pulling this shit off, just how safe is the work that they are doing for everybody else on the road? Alright, this is a short video. It's motherfucking beer time now. Do you know what I'm talking about? This shit happens all the time. All the way down to some comments that people post in videos. Because there's so many armchair mechanics out there that don't know their ass from the hole in the ground. Zero friggin' experience, but they seen somebody do something to fix the job, so they think that that is the only issue that can be possible related to that job. These people are fucking invalids. If you don't understand the job you're doing, stay off the tools. Put the tools down. Get a professional to do the job before you kill somebody or yourself in the process. Anyways, motherfucking beer time. So I'm going to end this short video there. I hope you guys will agree in the comments below of some of the stupid things. This is just one of many that I come across. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video.